Out of Harrison, New York, played at Holy Cross, and Sarah Williams, a sensational freshman that University of Wisconsin has on their basketball team. So they're going to give it their best effort here tonight against McKenna Warnock, Kate Martin, Caitlin Clark, Gabby Marshall, and Monica Czinano, whom we'll talk a lot about here throughout this basketball game. The Hawks begin the game. They control the tap, working the perimeter. Shot from three by Kate Martin is not good, and Sarah Williams will come down with the rebound. And on the move into the front court for Wisconsin, it is Maddie Wilkie. Iowa setting up. We have a player defense. Kate Martin working on Julie Poshpilova. She's got herself quite a task here tonight, trying to guard their best player and their leading scorer from a year ago.
And she's doing a great start there with the steal.
A steal, a pass to Caitlin Clark, and assist forward to McKenna Warnock for the easy layup and the score. And Iowa with the backdoor cut. Poshpilova gets behind Kate Martin. Discipline really comes to mind in them in trying to, number one, they got to believe that they're going to win, and they got to go out and win. But discipline and organized execution, what it takes. A couple of three balls by the Hawkeyes, not good. Score remains the same at 2-2. Poshpilova racing in the front court, using the pick from Williams. Stops, shoots the three. Yes. A big catch for Marissa Mosley. But again, she was out there with all of that, being out in Connecticut at the free throw line.
It's physical when they're in the paint, though. Sarah Williams blocks about 2 shots per game. Very lengthy there in the paint. But what the Hawkeyes need to do is try to get into the chest there, force her hands to go straight up. It really limits the post player when you can create contact first.
Trying to get the pass inside to Sarah Williams, has it tipped away from her into the hands now of Caitlin Clark. And they've got Maddie Wilkie guarding Caitlin at this point. I'm sure they will switch up on her.
Not only due to fatigue and stamina, also due to foul trouble. Caitlin Clark draws a lot of fouls. She'll get your best defenders in foul trouble real quick.
2.5 minutes gone by in this first quarter. It's a 5-3 Hawkeye lead. Poshpilova using the pick from Sarah Williams, going to call an illegal pick.
Hawkeyes take advantage.
Really, it's up to the ball handler to use the pick so she remains in stationary position. Nice pass from Kate Martin down low to Monica Czinano for the score.
Really seeing Kate Martin's playmaking ability improve as the season has gone on. She loves to drop a nice pocket pass, does that just there.
And a 7-3, 5-5 game for the Hawks and Wisconsin Badgers. Shot from three is good for Maddie Wilkie. Second three ball of the day for Wisconsin with a very experienced veteran basketball player. Caitlin Clark down the middle has it tied up by Maddie Wilkie. Caitlin Clark will trigger it out front to McKenna Warnock. Work the perimeter. Kate Martin shot from three. Back of the iron, not good. And rebounded by Avery LaBarbera. Quickly into the front court. Wilkie, LaBarbera trying to get that ball to the post player inside Brooke Stramick, the 6'1 junior, but McKenna Warnock doing a nice job on her physically. And here's Sarah Williams with a shot from 17 feet and a score.
Hawkeyes lose it.
Trying to get a pass forward. Wisconsin, doing a nice job of preparing for this Hawkeye team, knowing how quickly they get the ball down court, covering potential basketball pass receivers, and Sarah Williams with another quick shot and a score. 12-5. Here's Caitlin Clark on the inside. Pass down low to Monica Czinano.
Wisconsin has really answered the bell here to start. Great start for the Badgers.
Molly Davis in for the Iowa Hawkeyes. Here's a shot from three. Not good. Good block out by the Hawkeyes. Monica Czinano down with the rebound. Hooked it to Kate Martin. Got McKenna Warnock in front of her. Wisconsin retreats nicely on defense. Out on the left baseline. Working the perimeter. Molly Davis looking for Czinano. They skip past. Now back on top. Clark. Shot from 27 and good for Caitlin Clark.
We knew she was going to get one in.
Well, she's not going to miss very many. Let's put that way. And from three-point range, that is her 80th make from behind the arc. Kenna Warnock coming up with the steal. Hawks trail 12-10, 4:20 to go. And Caitlin Clark doing a nice job of diving down low on the right side, going in for that layup. Caitlin Clark at the free throw line, and Caitlin makes the free throw. And the second free throw also is good. We're knotted at 12s.
Here in the middle of this first quarter, shot from outside, three, rims, not good. And there's that Hannah Stuelke girl we talked about there for the rebound. And quickly out to Caitlin Clark. Nice lofting pass to the baseline for Czinano. She had to make sure she held her ground and gave her enough room to be able to receive that. Here's Wisconsin with the basketball. They'll lose it out of bounds.
That was the 5th Badger turnover. They are very high in their turnover rate in the nation. They got to keep those down if they want to compete.
Oh, another pass. I mean, that's from 25 feet down to Monica Czinano, who's set on that low block and a high jump hook. Looking for Sarah Williams down low. A little too hard, a little too high. Out on top is Martin, left side. Gabby Marshall fakes the three. Tries to go left, cut off by La Barbera. Iowa leads at 16-12. 2.5 to go in this first quarter. On the inside, Molly Davis. Trying to get a shot over top of the 6'4" and 8'4" reaching Sarah Williams. Yeah, their last basket came at the 9:45 mark. Here on the inside, Hannah Stuelke makes the shot, a whistle and a...
She's usually in games about 10-12 minutes, but her stats when she's in are incredible. Already right now, she's got her first bucket, had a rebound not too long ago. When she is in, she's a stat sheet stuffer. Unfortunately, though, Jerry, that includes turnovers a lot of it.
You can imagine, you're playing Division I basketball at the University of Iowa. Yeah, I guess you get a little bit out of control sometimes. Nice movement on the inside for Wisconsin, and the shot and score for Brooke Schrammick makes it a 19-14 game at the 2-minute mark. And that breaks a dry spell of about 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. Here's Caitlin Clark off the board. Nice jump from 10 feet away.
Hawkeyes have really answered since that timeout.
Gabby Marshall now guarding La Barbera. Out on the right wing, it comes to Maddie Wilkie. Faking on Caitlin Clark. Dribbles along the right side. Shoots the 12-footer and scores. Here comes Caitlin Clark on the move on the inside. Long three ball. Yes! Easily 30 to 32 feet away.
As soon as she saw Copeland backing up there, backpedaling, she knew, I'm about to let this fly.
At the 35-second mark, she does that now, whistling a traveling call.
She might have caught something right to the nose, too. She's wiping her nose, but can't move your pivot foot.
Monica Czinano coming back in for Hannah Stuelke. Wisconsin was not at all happy with the 30-point loss to Iowa the last time, so certainly they're here, to really make a much better game out of it, give themselves a chance to win.
Only down 8 right now. If you would have told the Badgers that before the game, they'd be kind of content with it. Not, though, when they consider they were up 12-5.
They got off to a great start. Iowa just put together some possessions. 5 seconds inside to Monica Czinano off the board, and the score. What a set play.
Kissed it off the glass right there.
Here comes Caitlin Clark on the move on the inside. Long three ball. Yes! Easily 30 to 32 feet away.
As soon as she saw Copeland backing up there, backpedaling, she knew, I'm about to let this fly.